Alright, today I'm going to be ranking every single Game Pass of Blox Fruits, and when I say every single Game Pass, I mean every single Game Pass. Let's get straight into it. Alright, the first Game Pass we'll be going over is going to be the Permanent Fruits. There are so many bad Permanent Fruits in this game that we will probably never use unless you're just trolling. Really, the only three Permanent Fruits you're going to want is Buddha for raids and grinding whenever there's a new max level cap, Portal for Fruit Notifier, or if you just want to fast travel, or any PvP fruit like Doe or Dragon or Leopard. But really, you really only need three. You could spend more money if you want, but they are ridiculously expensive. Since there are so many bad ones, I was gonna put in bad game passes, but honestly, they're permit fruits. It's literally just you don't have to go. It's hard to get fruits sometimes. Fruit dealers scams you. Honestly, I'd say it's on the top. Buy it now. Alright, I did mess up the logo on this one, but the next one will be the Money Game Pass. You could just buy money for a small amount of Robux, and you could buy not that much for a ridiculous price. Honestly, this money is just overpriced. Like 1,500 Robux for 1.5 million. That's like I would say that's less than an hour of grinding, of CBs hunting, or just NPC grinding. Honestly, it's just not worth it. It's overpriced, and it's not even for that much. Again, I messed up the logo in this. This isn't 2 times money. This is the 2 times money right here. This is the money Game Pass. Honestly, you wasted your money. Alright, now we're going to go to Fragments. The Fragments is 1,500 for 16,000. Now this is actually more worth it because unless you don't want to pay people to carry raids, because raids are incredibly boring and they feels like you're doing them forever. It's only been 5 minutes for the first raid and you feel like you're just done already. Honestly, I understand if you want to spend like I don't even know how much money that is, but it's expensive. But 16,000, like myself, I only have 5,000, and that took me like 5 raids. You also have to pay a fruit or some money to start the raid. So honestly, this is definitely more worth it than the money game pass. I would put it in meh. It's not a bad game pass, but it's not a good game pass either. It's just right in the middle. It's worth it if you have the money for it, but I would buy the other game passes before you do that one. Alright, the next game pass we'll be talking about is the 2 times XP boost. Now let me say, there are codes, and the codes can take you a long time because how many codes there are for 2 times XP, but I ran out myself, so I had to grind like the last 100 levels without any codes. And this is where this comes in clutch, honestly. These, honestly, I think are slightly better than the fragments because, I mean, you can't really do anything if you're not max level because your stats are incredibly important. Honestly, I would just buy a whole bunch of the 1 hours because you're not gonna sit there and have 24 hours, and if you pass the 24 hours, you're just wasting money at that point. So I would just buy a couple 1 hours. It's kind of cheap. So honestly, I would put it slightly above, but just because if there weren't any codes in this game, if there were no 2 times XP codes in this game, I'd put it at good Game Pass, but because there are so many, I'm gonna have to put them in meh, but right above fragments because it is better. All right, now we'll be getting to the next Game Pass is respawn bosses. Now this Game Pass, it's really cheap. That's good, but it's not that good either. Honestly, I do recommend it though for mastery levels. Now grinding Big Mom and Third Sea would be incredibly helpful for mastery levels, but also grinding other just any boss in this game, which they take around out an hour to spawn, and you don't want to sit there for an hour. You're server swapping, but they're most likely dead already because there's people that grind and already do the same thing. So honestly, just respawning one boss, 50 Robux, it's cheap. Come on now. I think it's a good Game Pass for mastery levels because mastery levels you don't want to sit there. It's just the fastest way to get mastery. Let's all be honest. All right, now refund stats. Refund stats is good, but let's get back to the permanent fruits, okay? If you have, let's say, permanent Buddha, okay? But you also have permanent Doe, because it's like the two most popular permanent fruits in the game. Let's say you do a raid, okay? Or you go back to Buddha. But you have melee stats. So you could do that. And you always have melee stats, so I don't see the purpose of why you need to change your stats unless you want to become a fruit main again, but again, that's just it's just like it's literally 3 raids. 3 raids takes like 20 minutes to do. It's not that long. So honestly, I'd say just grind it. I think it's a bad game pass. Just because it's just 3 raids. 3 raids is not that hard. Also, you get fragments for literally doing anything in this game. From killing that Blackbeard boss over there, killing Sea Beast, I think. I think you get fragments from doing the little factory raid over there. Alright, this next game pass will be changing your race. You could just go to this NPC right here, just change your race, and it only changes it from human, shark, angel, and rabbit, and there's a 1 in 3 chance. So honestly, you could end up spending a lot more money than you need to because you could get unlucky. It's semi worth it, but I'd say just grind the fragments. Honestly, I'm thinking about it, I might need to put this down to bad game passes, but at the bottom, and put this right here. No, right here. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Alright, now we will be going to a very underrated game pass, which will be the +1 fruit storage. This game pass, it adds another slot in the same fruit. So let's say you already have a phoenix fruit in your inventory, and you go over here to the scammer over here, and you roll another phoenix fruit, but you can't store it because you only have 1 slot in here. This is where this game pass comes in hand, and you could store it so you can have 2 phoenix fruits. As you see, I got 2 spider fruits and all that stuff. I don't see any reason why you need more than 3 of these, which can be expensive, but let's all be honest, we spend too much money in this game anyways, so I'd say it's worth it. Honestly, I think it's S tier. Well, buy it now. You need this at least 1, because I mean, come on now, 2 of every fruit. Alright guys, this next game pass will be the 2x boss drop. The 2x boss drop is very helpful for one thing, and that is for the Darkbeard boss. The Darkbeard boss over there, it's far over there, but it has like a 0.5% of dropping. That means it's only like a 1% drop. You're never gonna get it, okay? I have killed this boss 19 times and I have not got it yet. And honestly, it's not easy getting that torch. You have to go through chests, you have to do Sea Beast. It's not easy, okay? It takes a while. And when you summon it, you have high hopes, but honestly, when you get the coat, you realize it's not even top 3. It's like a top 5 accessory. There are many accessories that are better than it. It's above the money, but alright, now this one I'm gonna get some this is a questionable one, and that will be the Fast Boats game pass. Look how slow this is, okay? Look how slow this is. Oh, okay, it is slow, okay? The Fast Boat game pass as a boat that goes like I think 5 times faster than this. And Sea Beast hunting is in fact like the best way to make money in this game, so yeah, just get the game pass. Honestly, it's so worth it. I gotta put it in the last slot of good game pass. Alright, this next game pass is a 2x money game pass. If you kill something, okay, 1.2 thousand. That means it'll normally give me like 600 coins, okay? It went to 1,200. The part where this game pass gets really broken is when you fight Sea Beast. It will give you like, it'll instantly give you like 300, I think 400, around 400,000 coins. When you're in 3rd sea and you get the one of 3 of them, I think I forgot what it's called, but it has 3 Sea Beasts together. That's over 1 million. So yeah, there's only one spot I could put this, and that is honestly above. I think it's above Permanent Fruits. Okay. Alright, this next game pass is going to be 2x Mastery. Mastery in this game is the worst thing in this game, and I think, I could be wrong, I think the higher your mastery, the more damage you do. So mastery does take the most time in this game. Honestly, I think it takes longer to get mastery levels. Because there's things like the 3 swords from the second sea. You need to get 3 swords. I think mastery 350, which takes I think like an hour each to get. So you could cut that time in half with this game pass. It's right under permanent fruits, but it's still really good. Alright, I'm gonna get some. This is a very controversial one, but Darkblade. Look at the price of that. 1.2 thousand Robux, that is a lot. And who would spend their money on that, huh? Who would spend their money on that, huh? Yeah, I did it. I bought it. It's a flex. It's like you could just sit there and say this sword costs more than your whole Roblox account, and sometimes it's true for most people, so yeah. I'm gonna put this in the top of meh because it could be buffed and the rework could be really good. It could give me more AoE and more damage, because if I do a little damage comparison here, let's go to the graveyard. Okay, this move, oh, I need to put hockey on. Never mind, I don't really care about hockey. Boom, 4,000. Boom, 3,000. So it's about 8,000 damage. And if you go to something like Cursed Dual Katana, let's just go over here and kill this guy right here. 4.5 thousand, 4.2 thousand. It does more damage. Okay, I still think it's a top of meh. It's not that good. I hope the rework is gonna be better. So yeah, next game pass. All right. Now to the one of the most expensive game passes, which I have, is the Fruit Notifier. This is basically just a free. It's literally just a free fruit dealer here. Every 4 hours, which if you join a server, it could be a lot less, like 1 hour or like 20 minutes. Most of the time, you're gonna get bad fruits, like I don't know what bad fruits. You get like sand fruit, you get like falcon. Sometimes I get kilo a lot, but I have gotten crazy. I got shadow. I have gotten control. I gotten dragon. I have even gotten, I think, what was it called? It's that purple one. Venom. I've gotten all those from Fruit Notifier, which I traded for game passes and permit fruits.
I love grinding so much. It's a fun experience. What?
Bro, I found dragon with Fruit Notifier, bro.
Oh, you did?
It is super worth it. And combined with Portal, you can get it in within seconds before anybody else could get it. Because of the price though, I got it during the Easter event, which cut it down like 20%. It's the top of good game pass. Because most of the time you're gonna get spring fruit, but honestly, my luck with this thing has been insane. I've gotten so many mythical fruits. I think I even got Portal fruit literally like yesterday with it, so